For months, the biggest question hanging over Avengers Doomsday was simple. How on earth is Marvel going to justify bringing back Robert Downey Jr. as the ultimate big bad? Well, the new special look trailer didn't just answer that question, it blew the entire multiversal structure wide open. Welcome back to HD Take. Today, we're breaking down every single frame, hidden clue, and terrifying narrative shift from the brand new Avengers Doomsday trailer. Let's start with the emotional core of the trailer, because this isn't just a standard CGI-heavy punch fest. Marvel is leaning heavily into tragedy. The special look opens with a chilling voiceover from Sue Storm, describing Victor Von Doom not as a born monster, but a man who was once the smartest person in the room, until his world broke. We see clear hints pointing toward the loss of his family, his wife and son, or the tragic echoes tying back to what we saw set up with baby Franklin. Doom is operating from a place of absolute, unadulterated grief, and that makes him infinitely more dangerous. When Pedro Pascal's Reed Richards finally confronts him in a ruined cityscape, screaming, "Victor, did you do this?" Doom doesn't flinch. He steps out of a window, crashing to the ground with terrifying, effortless kinetic weight, and drops the line that defines his entire motivation. "All of you have lived stolen lives, but now you must give them back." Read between the lines. Doom isn't just conquering dimensions out of megalomania. In his broken mind, the multiverse itself is a corrupted timeline, and he is acting as an existential executioner. If you wanted proof that Robert Downey Jr.'s Doom is playing in an entirely different weight class than Thanos, Marvel gave it to you in 3 seconds flat. Thor tries to stop him, promising him a brutal end. Doom doesn't even draw a weapon. He casually swats an Asgardian god aside like an absolute nuisance. And then, standing amidst the ruins of a multiversal collapse, he delivers the definitive mic drop of the trailer. "Hell answers to me, for I am Doom." And just when you think the stakes couldn't get any higher, the trailer pulls back to reveal an army of massive multiversal sentinels marching behind him. Notice the heavy X-Men integration here, with Patrick Stewart's Professor X, Ian McKellen's Magneto, and classic mutant elements woven directly into the bleeding edge of the conflict. Marvel is colliding 3 distinct universes into a single inescapable meat grinder, and Doom is holding all the strings. Here is the real strategic takeaway from this trailer drop. For the last few years, Marvel has struggled to convince audiences that their overarching narrative has a direction. The multiversal fatigue was real. By grounding Doomsday in a deeply personal, tragic rivalry between Reed Richards and a terrifying, uncompromised Doom, they're not just selling a crossover event, they're running a massive course correction. They're bringing back legacy heavyweights like the Russo brothers, Chris Evans, and RDJ because they need absolute box office certainty ahead of its December 18th release. December is going to be an absolute bloodbath, especially with Warner Brothers positioning Dune on that exact same date, setting up the ultimate Doomsday box office war. But after watching this trailer, Marvel isn't playing defensive anymore. Drop a comment below and let me know, how do you think this high-stakes showdown with Dune is going to play out in December, and can Doom actually salvage the MCU's trajectory? If you want to see behind the glamour, hit subscribe. This is HD Take. See you at the next video.